feel like I should be shouting over this one. So hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Icarus New Frontiers. I covered this game back when it first hit early access, and it was kind of rough. I've been hearing some good things, so I guess we're just going to crash land back into this planet in our pod and see how it goes. I've got a character from a couple patches ago that I figured I'd launch, and I was expecting hitting the ground would actually be a lot louder. Anyway, so if you haven't heard of Icarus before, it is your classic bog standard hand wavy at resources survival sandbox game with some interesting twists. So it's a little bit more sci-fi. You're kind of going down to this this planet that humanity has already been to, but possibly screwed up. No, I forget the exact like details of it. Okay, these sound effects are maybe a little bit it's not a Wanderbot video without me cranking these down. There. I don't think we need anything else. Just the sound effects. Yeah, that's better. But so the planet's kind of messed up. You cannot breathe the atmosphere. For some reason, the deer can, and the bears and a bunch of the other, like, wildlife, which makes me wonder why are there deer and bears on a alien world? I cannot answer that one. I'm assuming they just didn't want to come up with really alien things to start with. I think there are more, like, complicated and dangerous enemies that you can run into. But we're probably not going to see any of them in this video, and probably won't see them for a while. I know my buddy Avac really likes this game and has been vouching kind of hard for it. All right, now that we've made some stuff, tech tree. I have 5 points available. Huh. Let's see. Can I right click to move faster? Do I want antibiotic, anti-poison? Some medkit stuff might not be a bad idea. Let's see, what else can I even make? I gotta be level 10 before I can get that. Do we want the hammer? Maintain or upgrade your structures against the wrath of Icarus. So yeah, that's worth it. Same thing with the shovel. I'm trying not to pick up too many things. Fire rackers for putting out fires. I'm just gonna... Oh, we need the oxidizer. Like, super bad. Let's see, drying rack might not be a bad idea, but why don't we get... Let's see, swift cooking and heating. Why don't we get the bedroll so we can actually sleep? And then... Hard to say. Oh, they changed this. Thatch building base set. Beam, floor, wall, angled door. Yeah, we could also do wood. Wood, beam, floor, wall, angled ramp, door. What about roof? Is it advanced set? Half pieces, roof corner, railing, window, ladder, gate. I don't know. I'm gonna go wood. I don't actually have like much basis on whether or not that's a good idea, but still. All right. So we should make a spear. Can I make a bone spear? Not yet. I need other things. I don't think we can make a stone spear. So let's make one of those, and I need some more stones. But at least I have a weapon in case any, like, dogs decide to come bite my knickers. Let's see if I can get just enough. Let's start with the pickaxe. I was gonna go for the axe since we have all the trees available. But we also have a bunch of rocks available, and if we're hard locked on stone, then I should probably go for the stone first. There we go. So, I guess I should keep talking about some other things rather than just about what I'm gonna do. So Icarus New Frontiers is the, like, I guess expansion DLC. I don't entirely know what the New Frontiers DLC adds, but one of the major things that they added with this update, and possibly the DLC, is there's a persistent open world now that has randomly generated missions, so you have stuff to do. You don't get access to them immediately, but it brings back some of that mission structure. Because normally what you're supposed to do on this game is kind of go down to the planet for a time-limited mission. Either go survey something, collect something, kill something, so on and so forth. And so originally the game just launched with that. And so you'd have, like, maybe a week of, like, real human time to do some survival sandbox stuff. And then get out, which I actually thought was really cool, and I still do think is kind of cool. But that isn't particularly cohesive to long-term play. And there's, like, meta progression, and you even get to bring gear out with you, much like a extraction shooter. which I think is kind of fun. So if I were to play this with friends, I could actually take this character with me, and land on their planet with some extra supplies. Or a lot of supplies if I want to either help out, or maybe they're far enough ahead that, I need the extra gear, otherwise I'm going to be wildly outclassed. And so, it's got a couple of elements as a result of all of this that make it kind of interesting. More interesting than most survival sandbox games. Especially because, like, they've been updating it for 50 weeks now, give or take. And as part of that have, like, vastly improved the formula. And, like, I don't want to say I usually look at survival sandbox games with a decent amount of... Oh, no, I absolutely do. I often look at survival sandbox games with, like, a decent amount of suspicion. Just because... Dog. There you are. Okay, I need a knife. Wolves are, like, the most common enemy around. There are bears, which are terrifying. Anyway, time to get gruesome. Poor doggo. He is now meat. And we actually want to get rid of this. Grab as much bone as we can. Because if this body sticks around here, it's going to actually summon more predators. Which we don't want to deal with. I don't know how bad the bears are around here, but they're mean. I have killed a bear once, but that was like early access. And I think my character was much stronger and the bear was possibly laggy. Alright, anything else? Yeah, there's a little bit more wood in there. Oh yeah, I can actually just leave if I want to. I'm going to keep grabbing this tree. I don't know how much we need for wood. But we want as much EXP as we can get. Because... You know, I might actually kill these sound effects even more. Like, they're at half of everything else, and they're still louder than anything else. Me and sound effects are not friends. I know people are like, no, turn it back up. I can't, you know, it feels like there's no impact anymore. But the answer is for me, I just, repetitive sound effects just get to me like nothing else. There we go. Kind of keep chopping this down to nothing. I mean, considering my landing pod did the hard work of knocking down the trees for me to chop, I might as well do this now since it's here, rather than having to go out of my way to chop down a whole tree later on. Not that chopping down a tree is particularly taxing, but still. We are going to hit a bit of a weight cap here, but that's fine. I see a ridge over there. I don't think I want to stay in this location. I don't think it's going to do me a whole lot of good. So let's wave our hands at some wheat. See if I can get anything that I can potentially start growing. Yeah, there's some seeds. And also EXP. Here's a question. Wait, I guess first question first. Oh, I can just hold the button. Oh, blessed be. I'm just going to grab all this wheat. I don't know if I can actually really farm this stuff yet, but it's very easy EXP, and maybe I can make it into bread. Or maybe I can't. Maybe I'm, like, completely wasting my time with this one. But we're not hungry yet. Not that heavy. My inventory is full. It's fine. It is now saying it is very full. Is this stuff just dropping on the ground behind me? No. I mean, we're still collecting some wheat here, so that must have worked. Okay. I see another couple of berry bushes. I'm going to wave my hands at that. And then we're going to offload a lot of this, see, that's cocoa. These aren't berry bushes. This is berry bush. Knowing that there's some cocoa bushes nearby, kind of useful. But I want to just snag a bunch of berries and berry seed. Let's find a good spot. Maybe over here? Kind of on this bluff? Or do I want to be closer to the water? I have no idea. I'm thinking up here is kind of clearish. Kind of clearish. Yeah, let's See if I can build this. I don't know how structural stability really works in this one. Let's see. So what can we do? We've got some lily. We've got a bunch of berries. Let's just consume the stack. And that gives us some space. So we have a wood floor. Do we have a wood foundation? Oh, roof and ramp. Okay. Wood pile. I guess I could just do this. A good way of storing some things. No, let's make 6 wooden floors. No, I probably shouldn't do anything with that for the moment. Bring it down here. Yeah, the question is, how much do I need to worry about structural stability? I do, actually. I think. Those are blue for some reason. Why are they blue versus green? Unless blue is well secured. And green might be less secured. Let's see. Okay, we want 3, 7? Seeing as I have all this wood, we might as well make kind of a log cabin just floating here. What else do we have? Bone throwing knife, wooden javelins, bone javelin, basic fishing rod. I should look into probably fishing. Throwing knives, bandages, shovels. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And then 6 wooden ramps. And then 1 door. I forgot I could queue these up. Let's see. And we didn't actually get the big wooden crate. Let's just probably queue up 2 of these. Boy, meat rots incredibly quickly in this universe. Or on this planet. Turbobacteria? Probably. Alright. Let's get our super rudimentary... Oh. Super rudimentary garbage shack. I misjudged this. How does the door... Okay, so we need a door frame. I don't know if we can make those. Let's see. Wow, I miscounted on a lot of these. Alright, whatever. Close enough. Because yeah, my big focus here. Place, no colliding, no shelter. I was kind of hoping there would be a snap. I was hoping there would be like a grid snap for some of these, just so I could smoothly get some things down. Okay, but yeah, so this way I can put away, like, the seeds. And the fur. And the leather. Yeah, really just kind of all the stuff that I don't immediately need right now. We might as well just offload. And then I should probably get a campfire down before I build anything else. Did I not learn how to make the fire pit? No, I must not have. Okay, fire pit, a couple of these, or, oh, do we have at least 1 more wall? I must have been off by 1 somehow. Okay, how do we flip? Variance, probably. Angle to right? Okay. Oh, and I can just press R to flip. No. I did learn how to make a hammer. However, it is going to rain on me momentarily, so I should probably set a couple of these up. Knock over a tree. There we go. I don't think I have much to worry about quite yet. But I'd like to finish my house before the storm gets too much worse. Just in case it does. Okay, can I Oh yeah, so I can just hold F and swing. My character will just grab. Boy, that's actually incredibly helpful. Just being able to auto harvest everything in my immediate vicinity. Can I, de-stump? Yeah. Unfortunately, getting rid of stumps seems to be a little bit more effort. Okay, and storm exposure. Now this doesn't count as shelter? Or it does? It does. Okay, that's good. Let's make one more wall. Question. When putting this down... Oh no, that's the door. I bet the door frame is a variant. Yep, it is. So I guess make one more wood wall. Okay. Door frame. And then door. Sick. We have most of a functional cabin. I think the only thing I want to do... I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do this. Whatever. Yeah, I gotta pay more attention to that. But yeah, let's just rip this apart. I don't know if this game has, like, much for PvP we have to worry about. I do like that progressive destruction, though. That looks kind of nice. Ooh. Light beef. I don't like how the door opens up. Oh well. Too late now. So, yeah, let's just make another one of these. Placing this setup. And then I'm gonna have to go figure out, water. Alright. Now that's set. Water and oxygen. Well, luckily we seem to have some oxalite right here. Or oxide. I think water is considerably less of a problem. I don't know if you can, like... I don't want to say grow oxygen later. But hopefully there's other ways of getting more oxygen than just mining a rock that isn't the most common. Okay. Let's just let my stamina come back. I can't hunt any deer at the moment. I'll just spook them. Grab some pumpkins too. Now here's the question. Can I just come down here and quaff? Yes. Okay, so that doesn't take too much effort at all. That's usually why I build my huts right on the edge. Do we want to just consume stack? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get, like, a better spacesuit at some point. With, like, oxygen replication, or... I don't know. I mean, I wonder if this game just does, like, full-on still suit mechanics later. That'd be cool. Okay, looks like the storm's starting to go down. Which, by the way, that is some of the best storm ambiance I've heard in a while. It looks really nice. Wolf? Level 28 wolf. Which means this is maybe going to be a bit spicy. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, I don't know how the levels are exactly classified. Let's see. But, whatever. Let's just snag all of this stuff. Then get in our floating cabin. Well, it's kind of nice in here. So what are we going to do? I've leveled up. Let's take a look at talents. Specifically, there are solo talents as well. So I mostly invested in max health. It seems like a good idea. Movement speed, which actually is a really good idea. What else do we have? Base health regen. So I guess we do recover HP over time. Reduced chance of sprain from fall damage. Reduced damage from animals. Stamina regen. Yield from trees. Yield from mining. Reduced food and oxygen consumption. Oh, okay. That might be worth it. Harder to detect while sneaking. That's really good. Food buffs last longer. Better damage with bows. Better damage with knives. So this is damage. This is kind of survivability. Sneaking. I guess let's go for movement speed, because I'd like to go for the reduced threat while sneaking. Because if I can be a sneaky boy, we can take out way more things. Stamina after taking damage. Leather into rope. Move speed while carrying animal corpses. Yield when skinning. Slows food decay in your inventory. That's not a bad idea. Planted crops grow faster, but I don't think we can even plant at the moment. Over encumbrance penalty. More yield from mining stone. Stone in addition to ore deposits when mining ore deposits. Exotics way less. Extra yield from oxite. Increased yield from iron deposits. So actually, if we want better mining yield, it's like way down here. Turn wood into sticks. Do I just need to be a higher level? Or no, I probably need one of these two. Well, we don't have much for exotics to begin with. So why don't we go with, why don't we just work on this? Oh, I see. We need to rank up via that. Alright, so tech tree. Do I actually want to spend anything at the moment? Not as much. I'll get the, I'll get a couple of things. Because we want the drying rack, the fire pit, and the wood crate. Now, there aren't actually enough of these tech tree points for me to invest into everything, from what I remember. Ooh, we might want to look into armor next. But, there isn't enough tech tree points to go around, so I'll have to be kind of selective. So I might actually want to just skip the first tier of armor and move and wait. Alright, let's, have my fire pit here. Interact. Select a recipe. I don't think I have too much. Device inventory activate. Requires fuel. I have fuel. Okay, hopefully it'll just go. What else can we make? So recipes requiring containers. We can do grilled pumpkin. Barbecue carrot, squash, make water with ice, cook meat, flatbread. And then there's more, like, complicated things like teas and actual meals eventually. Unfortunately, I don't see anything to do with all that wheat that I picked up, so I'm gonna have to forage for other stuff. If I want to eat. Also, there are definitively, like, food buffs. That increase my stats. Yup. That sucks. I mean, I heal slowly, so it doesn't suck that much. But it's kind of a very slow. Oh, this is much better. Last time I tried recording this was like maybe 2 months ago. It was like one of their previous major patches. And unfortunately, it was like right before I updated my computer. And so the poor thing just sounded like a poor jet engine the whole time, and it was chugging a little bit. And I'm happy to say that my current computer, oh boy, it is running like a dream on maximum. So I guess, small warning if you got a weak computer, this one might be a little bit of a doozy. But I bet it's actually much better on lower settings. I can't record on lower settings. I mean, I can. I always get complaints. Once had a sponsor get really mad at me because I went from ultra to high. And it was just like, but your game's supposed to look fine? It does look fine, in fact. They were not okay with that logic. Okay, we should probably move over the soybeans and everything else. I might want to invest in the whole, let's see. I might want to invest in the whole your resources don't go away. Oh, we should probably also look into drying racks. Yeah, let's figure out a drying rack. My only fear with that is that might attract bears. Oh, well. Arrows. Because we should queue up a bow. And I'm going to just go for bone arrows. Oh, they do way more damage. And don't break as often either. Let's see, what else we have? Bone knife. Extra yield from skinning, so that's super worth it. And yeah, do we just go back to bone arrows until I run out? Sure. Question. Did I have any other bone? The answer is no. Add to stacks. Sort. I have a lot of sticks. I wonder if this... I don't think this game does AoE crafting, unfortunately for me. Let's see. Do we want to get a wood pile? Let's get a wood pile. I could also look into a basic fishing rod. So we've got the wood pile. We've got the drying rack. So the question is, can I put the drying rack colliding? It looks like I can make it in here. So we can also cure leather. Okay, cured leather, but we need tree sap for that. So, no dice for me. I'll just leave it here. Hopefully we don't actually have to have it on hand. Okay. I'm going to keep the oxite with me. Yeah, let's put most everything else back. Right. Grab the food. I'm just going to carry it all with me. Soybeans will be done soon. So it consumes 1 space in stomach. 10% health regen. How do I see my current inventory? Where do I see my stomach stats? How much can I consume? Okay, status effects. 1 space in stomach, 1 space in stomach. How do I know how much stomach room I have? If it is here, I'm not going to find it. Oh my god, this is like... Holy smokes! I don't think I have ever seen a more detailed stat menu in one of these games. I'm impressed. Okay, so things we need oxite and we need ore. I don't think I can actually do much for like iron or anything like that. Oh yeah, of course. The other thing we need to do, let's bring this stat menu back. How do we... Okay, that's how we close it. How do I repair? I need a rock. Alright, that's fair. Let's get a couple of, like, sticks and rocks. So I can actually repair my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put the bow, spear, that. Destroy the knife. Because we've got a better one. I have wheat still in my hotbar. Oh, good to know though that the hotbar is actually its own, has its own inventory, or is its like own bonus inventory space. That's actually kind of nice. That's nice. Yeah, let's just put a wood pile outside. I think at some point I'll figure out how to like level the ground or something. But for now, it's good enough. So, we need oxite, and we need oxite, and we just need mineable materials. So I guess I'm just going to run around looking for rocks. And I will just mine all of it, because I don't think oxite decays in my inventory. So I'll just have, like, a bunch of it. And then at some point, I should also hunt some critters. Not a huge... So, hunting critters is probably a little bit more practical for me getting talent points. I think I get more EXP from that. But it doesn't actually progress me in terms of, like, resources. Almost pressed X. I think I see some interesting looking rocks down there. I've been playing Grounded a lot lately with my buddies. And X is just the like, zoom in a little bit button. And when you know it, I'd like to be able to, like, zoom in on something in the distance. I'm sure we eventually get the ability to do just that, but not now. I still question the logic of the company that is sending us down to do these missions as to why they can't give me, like, even the most basic of stuff. Like, I don't know, a survival knife? I guess the entire point is that we are supposed to, like, prove ourselves by, like, surviving in the wild and, like, getting stuff and grabbing things. But on the flip side, like, they did spend money on fuel to just drop us down here. Or at least to retrieve the pod. You got to imagine that that's somewhat counterbalanced the whole, oh, did I forget to quaff? It's okay. Water's down there. I thought I saw a red-looking rock. There it is. That's something. So let's go get water and then let's head over to that. Okay. Ooh, you've killed a pronghorn. They're kind of cute. I feel kind of bad. I'm curious about how many of these games you could actually, like, do well in as a vegetarian. I think this one you'd be fine. You'd have to kill some wolves, but, like, that's self-defense. I mean, we could go, like, the full man's man, I only eat predators. I've definitely seen some, like, weirdo, diet logic where some, like, really manly men are trying to convince everybody that the true male diet is to only eat predatory animals because that puts you at the top of the food chain. It's funny hogwash. I mean, it's not, like, strictly wrong. Like, you do actually get a decent amount of resources. It's salt. Huh. I was hoping it would be like iron. Why'd that cost me stamina? Not a clue. Let's see. I guess let's consume our stack of grilled pumpkin. Yeah, I think we're gonna want the inventory fridge. Yeah, let's grab a bunch of salt. Maybe head back home, toss the pronghorn meat on the drying rack. Maybe. Salt is not as good EXP as I would have expected. It seems to give just the same amount as a rock. I mean, I guess we could just go hit rocks forever, but if I want to level up, I think I'm going to have to kill. More oxite? Yeah, it is. The problem is, like, I don't... Oh, silica ore. Probably wait a bit. Ooh, my stamina regen is slow. And what else do we have? Soybeans. Yeah. Oh, silica ore is worth more. Okay, so there are definitely certain rock types that do get me more stuff. Because, yeah, 30, 31 or 62, so maybe it's like a crit thing. And that's where we get all the extra EXP. Here. The other immediate problem is, I don't actually know where my house is. If I wander off too much. I'll have to, like, pull up the map next time we get home. And figure out exactly. I should be able to find the house, no problem. We're not too far away from it, but I do know that nights get real dark in this game. There we go. Over there. Okay. What are you? Is this the other pronghorn? Missed. Unfortunately, I think my arrow is gone. Wait. Oh. Do bone arrows... Do I make them individually, not on a per stack basis? Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I have 2 bone arrows. Ouch. Okay, so I guess we're gonna just go back to bone arrows for now. Or bone arrows? We're gonna go back to stone arrows for now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run out. Alright, let's go here. Put the raw meat. Okay, so this is just raw meat. Red white meat. Oh, can I not? Oh. Dry tomato, dry rhubarb, avocado, filet. So stringy meat. Stringy meat can be my fire. Here it is. Berries be cooked. Nah, I didn't expect it. So stringy meat can be specifically dried, but the actual, like, meat, not so much so. Add to stacks. Sort. We definitely need some more. Let's see. Add to stacks. Actually, maybe let's bring back some of this stuff. What do I need for this one? Fiber. Let's make some medium wooden crates. I'm just gonna mostly use this area for storage. So it looks like if I just eat the most... Whatever the most, like, decayed version. Let's see. There we go. If I eat the most decayed one, it just instantly goes back to maximum freshness. Which I question the logic of a little bit, but I don't care that much. Okay, so let's move over a bunch of the oxide. Salt and some other things. Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough. So what do I need to make some more of these? Stone. I should have a bunch. What else can I make here? Because we can make a bunch of bone arrows. Oh, I wanted to look into the oxidizer. I don't know if we actually want it. We also have a bone sickle, which is extra yield from plants. Oh, but I need more bone for it. Eh, whatever. Processing oxide into oxygen. Does that, like, refill my oxygen locally, or... I'm confused. Because I can clearly continue to put oxide in here. And it looks like it's filling up. I think I'll just let it go. Right. That was the other thing I was gonna look into that I forgot about. I need some more fur. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to spend this whole night kind of in the dark. I'm just gonna hit rocks. But we most assuredly need to get kill one more furry creature. And you can see them down there, but I just don't have enough light. But I make a torch in the meantime, yes. Where did it go? Ah. Well, aha. There we go. So at least I can see what I'm doing at night. Like I said, it gets wicked dark out. Even when you have, like, a planet and a moon just hanging out. So we're not on Earth. That's at least something to note. I guess I could run around until I find a wolf that feels like taking a bite out of me. That's honestly not the worst idea. I'll just hit this stone for now. Because I know we're gonna need more stone anyway. Oh, I should have waited until all my stamina came back. I am but a fool. Whatever that is making kind of cool noises. And it does also look like we're unlocking a bunch of color palettes. So it's not a complete wash for me to be harvesting all of this stone. But we'll go put it away. And then we'll go take a look at... We'll take a look. We'll just wander around, get a drink, maybe. And see if I can find a wolf that wants to bite my knickers for a bit. So I can bite theirs back. Oh, press to consume oxygen. Ah. So I guess I can just come back to it. I wonder if it's more efficient this way. Let's just move over the spoiled meat, I suppose. Speaking of spoiled meat and other things, deactivate that. Here's the one problem. Oh no. Spear. Despite the fact that this spear is ostensibly a two-handed weapon, I can still have my torch out. I'm going to assume I've just got the torch clutched in my teeth. Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna hope we get some fur off of this. Yep, we got enough. And then always more bone. That's coffee. Another pronghorn. Oh. Yeah, it's spooked. Fine. I can see my cabin over here. Right. That reminds me. I was going to mark? I guess actually this is really easy to find. Let's see. I was going to go to crafting and make a bedroll. Hopefully this doesn't have like a durability system that I have to worry about. I can just put it down and sleep the night away whenever it's bedtime. Just stick it in this corner. Oops. Enter bed. Set spawn point, so that's a big one. And then enter bed. Oh, you can only sleep near an active campfire. I guess I will activate. Please count. It does not. Can I pick this up? Yes. Alright. I suppose I'm gonna just sleep in my doorway. It's morning. It's fine. We braved the night, the fire can go away, and we can put the torch away too. So, now that we've done that, let's go get a quick coffee. Luckily we don't have to worry about waterborne bacteria. So, I guess my helmet's got good filters in that regard. I was wrong! Can I check my status anywhere? Here it is. Dysentery. I got the runs. Okay, counter with anti-parasitics, or just wait it out. So food nourishes me less. Luckily, I'm not terribly hungry right now. And I can also just shove berries in face. Like, not that bad. But we do need to look into purification. Good to know. Let's see. So, crafting tech tree. Yeah, can I craft like a crafting bench? Is it an option for me? Well, there goes a pronghorn. No, it doesn't look like it. So, we might actually have to get up to T2. So I gotta be level 10. Because that's how we get the crafting bench. So until we're level 10, we are effectively a weak little baby man with nothing that I can do. So in that case, I need to kill. Unfortunately, that means I need to find things to kill. And this ain't like Ark where you can just walk 10 feet and find something willing to bite your face off. But maybe that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is fair. I guess there are, in fact, quite a number of creatures within spitting distance of my hut that I can just go slay for resources. There's a baby deer there. I feel actually kind of awful. Yeah, we should go find some other things to fight. I am such a goddamn hippie in real life. Like, I see animals, like, in any kind of distress, and I feel bad about it. Like, I'll be out walking, and there will be... What is it? A chamois? A chamois? A ShamWow! So dang cute. But I must kill it to sustain myself and my experience. I think this is where the missions are actually probably a little bit better for character levels. As I can just go do repeated missions for rewards. I just remember the last time I did it, I didn't really feel like I was able to really get much grounding. How would I describe it? Many of them were like, yeah, just go here and do this like one thing, and so it didn't really feel like I was doing survival sandbox stuff. I guess we could actually just go dive into one or two. You know, we've seen enough of the open world, but we're kind of hard locked on EXP. And so maybe missions are the way to do it. Do missions until you actually can, you can unlock the open world missions, and then, yeah. I think that is the way. Are you? I don't know. Are these deer? Oh, it's a rabbit. And the baby deer. Yeah, like I said, I feel some amount of guilt. Can I make a fishing rod? That's the other thing I could potentially make. Because we haven't tried fishing yet. What does that do? Or how does fishing work in this one? Nice and easy or kind of a pain? Well, you're just asking to get hunted, which just kind of sucks. Okay. And on one hand, I feel kind of bad about it. On the other hand, let's see if this gets me a fish. Fish do not care. Alright, let's go just catch it with our bare hands. Come back here. I can't. It's fine. I don't want to go chasing it around forever. So let's get in this next pronghorn. I think I can alternate between missions and not with the same character. I don't know if I have to like go back up to space to do it. And you know what? I think that's fine. if I have to. It's not the end of the world. That isn't too bad. Yeah. Luckily, this game has a pretty substantive headshot system. So when facing off against wolves, just poke them in the chrome dome. Or the fuzz dome? Fuzz dome. It does not take long. I don't know if resources respawn in this game. That is one actual issue I would have. Playing the open world segment. Go watermelon while we're here. Yeah, there's the hydration. What is this stuff? Sulfur. Eh. I don't know if... I'm assuming we can make guns later. Okay, so we should have a decent amount of stringy meat at this point, yeah? Cooked stringy meat. No, actually it's all just meat. Would have expected to get it off of something, but it's fine. Ravenous, anything else? No. Add a couple of oxides. So, that's not bad. Oh, 1 second. There's an unfortunate victim just outside my house. I should probably repair my knife when I get the chance. Alright, snag this. I'm very glad when something breaks, it doesn't actually go away. It's just sitting there broken in my inventory, and I should be able to repair it with just a bone. I lost a lot of stamina, though. I don't know why. Alright, go back here. Go to talents. We were investing in extra yield from oxide? Yeah, might as well. Crouching movement speed. Move speed. See animal health bars. Harder to detect in stealth. So I should probably go back down this direction. See if I can get without a sound. Just so I can actually, like, sneak up and spook things, maybe. Ooh, nearby medium animals will highlight when aiming. Okay, some of these are actually really good. Yeah, because the other option I do have is potentially going for, like, dense packing just for a little bit more inventory capacity. I'll think about it. For now, I have 4 points available. I don't know if I want armor. Actually, these are pretty good. Like, I'd like to save up some points so when we get to level 10 we can do stuff with it, but I don't think we're ready for that. Alright, did I want to go out? If I go back to character select... Let's go back out to character select. Let's see if I can take the same character simultaneously. Select character. Okay, so we can resume. Oh, does it override? Yeah. Do we want to? Possibly? Because on one hand, the open world stuff is fun. But we don't need any of that at the moment. We've seen what it looks like. Yeah, so it looks like there are objectives on each of these. Oh, here we are. So this will get us currency that we can use to buy something. I think if we go back a couple times, loadout, workshop. Okay, so I have none of this, but we can actually start with... Okay, so we can also sell exotics for rent. So we can start with a better environment suit, so an extra module slots. Physical resistance, yeah, so this is where the actual progression is kind of made. Because those are enviro suits, armors, modules, gadgets, axes, pickaxes, knives, spears. So we get to just choose to start with these if we want to. And we could start with the Shenlong PF1 spear. It's very expensive. What else do we have? Deployables. So a fuel canister, a crate, furnaces, farming. Oh, that's where farming maybe is. Maybe. What else do we have on extraction? Radar. Attract a large amount of local wildlife when active. Radar scanning speed, radar precision, and animals attracted. Huh. Yeah, do we want to just see what one mission looks like before we dive in? Sure.
Welcome to Icarus, friend. UDA says we gotta drop you in a safe, well-mapped zone your first time down. They must have been thinking of some other planet. You'll see for yourself, soon enough. There's a ways to go before you head out hunting for exotics. Right now, it's about learning to survive on the surface. So head down, take a look around, then we'll talk.
Okay. So I'm actually going to put this on hard and hardcore, just because I already have an amount of stuff, and this will get me more. We could also go for insurance, but no, I don't want insurance. Let's see, claim prospect, host a session? Sure. Let's take a look at this. Because I'm assuming these missions are not actually particularly complex. It's just go look at a thing, do whatever, and then leave. And then it gets more complex to the point where you do need to build a base. You do need to work your way up. And so we might as well go for as much currency as we possibly can right off the bat. Oh, this is a much better volume for starting. Show PSI max release valve. The fact that that tank is just waggling at me is a little worrying. Also, the phone. Maybe would you even have that just in a clip there? Especially if we're not listening to the music. Alright.
Welcome to Icarus, friend. Looks like your first time down here. Call me Soul. Looks like paradise. But don't be fooled. The air's poison, wildlife's out to kill you, and the weather's like nothing you've ever seen. You'll need to make yourself some shelter soon enough. But you know what you're doing, right? That's why you came all the way out here and dropped with nothing. 'Cause you could. Well, UDA wants you to show you understand the basics before they send you anywhere really dangerous. So get acquainted, then head back up when you're ready. Best of luck, friend. Stay safe.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like this is actually just the most basic tutorial. Which is why I put it on hard and hardcore, because it's going to be hard to lose this, I'm assuming. Oh, does it want me to level up before I can leave? Okay, that actually presents a little bit more of a worry. But I guess it's a good thing that I'm doing this mission now, otherwise we'd have more of a problem. Because yeah, if I have to level up before I can leave... I'm curious what happens if I leave beforehand. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Worst comes to worst, I do this again right before I'm about to level up. And then I can just bounce my way out. So, I can, if I'm right about to level up, then I go into the mission, level up, and then immediately can leave, because that's the only hard thing. At least as far as I'm concerned. I also wonder if this is going to delete my previous world. So I will have to double check that. Because if I can actually alternate between doing missions and just being in that open world that I had, or at least if I can go back to that one. But with like better gear every once in a while, that would make my life easier. Let's see. So we're not gonna bother with that at all. I think I'm just gonna make a bunch of stone arrows and go hunting. Seems like the easiest thing for me to do. Okay, so it wants me to make a wood rag torch. I'm gonna need a bedroll, which means I need a lot of need a lot of leather. I should probably also get that spear down. There. And I think my shelter is going to be hilariously small. Alright, so all actions grant experience, build a shelter, craft a bedroll. and then interact with the launch shuttle, leave. Now, I might actually just be able to leave, but I'm not confident. I see some critters down here. Okay, we have a chamois. And the one thing I could potentially try and do is... Oh, I need some sticks and stones. I could potentially just try and carry around an animal corpse with me. Ghoulish as that may sound, it may also get me some pissed off wolves. I think we'll level up just fine. We're about to hit 10k. I was worried for a hot second when I saw the big numbers, but it actually looks like it keeps your previous, like, total. So it's not like we started at 0 at the beginning of the level. Okay, here it is. We're immediately going to want to make sure we make a bone knife. Honestly, starting with a knife in this might not be a bad idea. Something with a good turnover rate, because one of our biggest limitations is... let's see, one of our biggest limitations is animal products, at least early on. What are we doing next? Also kind of wish I could hide the... Oh. Let's see. I wish I could hide my quest objectives. I probably can. I bet it's in the settings somewhere. Poor bunny. Also, our character is like an absolute wizard at skinning animals. I haven't really commented on that too much, but the fact that this guy can just, like, in almost no time flat, just get every bit of meat, like, every ounce of meat off the bone is, incredible. Oh, here's a question. I can, in fact, go arrow fishing. If I want to. Okay, do I get sticks? Yeah, I am getting sticks off of these. Yeast. We can, in fact, maybe make bread. I'm curious how, like, stringent the cooking system is in this game. Okay. So we are here. There's kind of a river-y area this direction. What I'm mostly looking for... Let's see, what I'm mostly looking for is just... critters to fight. I don't know if I'd survive against a bear. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Alright, where's the first deer I killed? There it is. There's also a chamois there. But I don't think I'm going to be able to spot it. Yeah, so actually hunting animals is not hugely effective as far as EXP goes. It's... Oh, no. Oh, did I not? I thought I got rid of this stone knife. There you are. I do think the lighting in the forest is a little dark. Every once in a while, there's kind of like a lull in the music that makes it sound like it's switching gears for combat. I'm like, all right, is it go time? Is it time for me to swap to the spear and start wailing? The answer is no, not yet. All right, well, we've got at least some basics. Let's head back to the shuttle for a hot second. Take all these pumpkins with us. Just kind of repeat the process. We're just gonna make a trash hut. Let's see. Oh, what are you? I've never seen this before. Cola ore. Yeah, that makes sense. But it says we need to make a shelter, so I'm just gonna make like a 1x1 wooden box to live in. It's probably gonna have to be a 1x2 in retrospect. I could also try leaving, but I don't. Oh. Weather event incoming. It's fine. Okay, what do we have? Not too much. Oh. But you know what I can do? I can craft a fire. Six of those. 2 of those. 4 of those. And a door. Oh, and of course, 2 floors. Okay, storm's a little on the strong side. Wow. This actually is a storm. I don't remember what the downsides of being exposed to storms are in this game. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna make a, what is this? Deep mining ore copper. But I need better mining equipment. Okay, so where's my floors? Floors. Oh, it's G. Okay. 1, 2, 8. Doorway. That. Let's see, 9. Okay, angle it the other direction. Same deal. Oh, I didn't actually mean to make another one of those. There. And we have a hut. Not much of a hut, but we have a hut. Okay, so what do I need? I need some more wood. Well, we're currently not freezing or anything like that, so let's run over here. Grab a little bit more wood. Because I might as well make some storage. Okay, I think that was just a stick. Look at how presumptively tall this freaking roof is. I should look into shutters, maybe. What are you? Just another chamois? Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna need the bedroll. And then, like, 2 crates. And then a campfire. Unfortunately, I'm not sure about the, Did I just destroy that? Oh, yes. I get the resources back. Oh, and I already had a fire. I don't know about the sanity of trying to put a fire in here. I know this...
How you build, that's up to you. So long as you learn the basics, your chances are the same as anyone else. And I get paid.
Hold the phone? Is my cabin getting messed up by this storm? Damn. I was not expecting it to take this much damage. This storm could have actually killed me. Cool. Alright. Well, there's more I could probably do here, but to be entirely honest, I think I've shown off at least a decent chunk of what this game is. I like it a lot. I think it's really good. I think it's improved dramatically since I last saw it. And I want to play more. I don't know how I'm going to fit it in. It might be one of those that, like, you know, I play a little bit on or off camera, and then every once in a while I, like, come back for, like, another video to be like, hey, it's improved, like, a fair bit since the last time. Check it out. And then we just rinse repeat that. Okay, my backpack is full. Oh, that's why we took damage. Freaking storm took down a whole tree. Right.
Surviving is about more than just nails and boards. When your oxygen gets low, you'll need to find oxide.
Okay. I was wondering why I suddenly took like a bunch of damage. Oh. I should have been maybe a bit more careful about that. Actually, it didn't do much damage here. It looked like it did. That's just spoiled meat. Oh, but my inventory is full. Right, but you know what we do have? We have is the boxes. They're maybe a bit bigger than I was expecting. It's fine. Just move over a couple of seeds. Let's see. Sticks. Lily, yeast. Okay. Build another one of these. Put a bunch of oxide in it. Okay, I think the storm is starting to let up. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to live with a tree in our hut. Kind of like the seagull that was found. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like four trees were taken out here. How does anything natural survive? Oh yeah, we might as well take a quick quaff. There we go. But yeah, how are there still trees standing after all of this? I asked that after major storms, but I mean, it seems like we've got plenty of trees around. Okay, geez, is there anything else for me to say at this point? No, not really. I think Icarus is really cool. It might not be the most, like, immediately, I want to say, original survival sandbox game at, like, first glance, but it does a lot of the stuff that I really liked about, Ark. Admittedly, it doesn't have the animal taming, but like Ark and Rust and a bunch of games like that, but without any of those problems. It does have DLC while it's still in development, which like some people may take umbrage with, but frankly, this game's been in development for what, like 4 years now? 3 years? I actually don't know when early access came out, but the fact that they're coming out with like monthly updates that are fairly massive, extremely stable from what I can tell, that improve the game greatly from like one to the next, that's a good sign for me, and one that I'm willing to at least somewhat vouch for, and want to play more at some point. But for now at least, if you want to pick up Ark, it's available on Steam. I don't know if it's on any other platforms yet either. But Steam's fine, and there is extra DLC that expands upon the game in one way or another, that might or might not be worth looking into if you've spent
Oxide. Just another minor miracle brought to you by the weirdest planet in the spiral arm.
Let's see, spoiled plants. Yeah, let's just move these over. Alright, I was going to put a campfire here. So we can actually start cooking things. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Gosh, where was I even at my outro? I don't know, it's available on Steam. Worth checking out if you like survival sandbox games. And I think it supports quite a lot of players, so if you've got like a big group of friends, it's worth taking a look at. But I guess with that, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off.
Good work,
Thanks for watching.
Freshwood.
I'll see you next
With
time.
new skills come new possibilities. What you do with that knowledge, well, that's up to you. No point picking up a hammer if you don't know what you're making. Before you build, you gotta learn how.
Okay. I guess seeing as we've done that, and we can now leave, I was going to end this video, but I guess we're done with our mission. So I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to do a bit of science. Activate. Huh. I guess this does make my environment really toasty. Which is probably not good to begin with. How is this not burning everything? I think somebody complained about it and the dev said, fine, we'll let you put fires inside. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm going to trust that, and then at some point it's going to burn my house down. Okay. Exotic extractions completed through orbital exchange interface. Craftable at the crafting bench. Workshop items in your dropship or inventory will be delivered back to the station. Do I want to leave? Yes. Cool. Mission complete. We get all 50. And now I can buy me some things. And then we also get a bunch of these, which I'm sure that's just cosmetics. Neat.